Today we have M888 Beyond Ceramic Paint Coating from Meguiars. This product released about a month ago and is Meguiars' new flagship ceramic coating. So today we'll do an overview and then we'll go over prep, application, and then some final thoughts including its slickness, its appearance, and its hydrophobic properties. Alright, so something I forgot to mention is I will be doing updates on this coating in the upcoming months to see how it holds up. So if you want to see those, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when that comes out. So at $100 for the 40 milliliter kit of M888, I feel like it's kind of oddly priced because for just $10 less you can get a 50 ml kit of Gion Most Evo, or for $65 you can get the 30 ml kit of the Most Evo as well. And those are the Most Evo's already a well-renowned, well-respected, top-level consumer coating. So for the kit itself, however, it does come with the 40 ml bottle of coating, and then it comes with Meguiars' proprietary microfiber applicator. It also comes with a QR code on this little card that takes you to a video to show you the application process of the coating itself. Now, as for product claims on the packaging, it states years of durability with proper preparation, installation, and maintenance. It also claims increased water beading, increased gloss, slickness, and an easy application process as well. It also does claim that you can apply to exterior trim and your wheels. So we'll be putting all of those claims to the test coming up. Proper preparation is probably the most important step of any coating application, and obviously that starts off with first getting your vehicle as clean as possible. Now at this point, after I rinse off the soap from my contact wash, I'll do my decontamination stage. In this stage, I'm going to be using an iron remover to remove all the embedded iron particles and contaminants from my clear coat, and then I'm going to follow it up with a synthetic clay mitt, and then I'm just going to use my bucket soap as a lubrication for the claying. Obviously, you can also use a tar or sap remover if those are contaminants that you have on your vehicle, as well as a traditional clay bar and a dedicated clay lubricant spray as well. Now with the decontamination stage done, I'm going to move on to polishing my car. I'm just using a light polish to remove just the minor swirls I have in there. It's already in pretty good condition, but more importantly, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have any previous protection still left on my clear coat when I go to apply the coating afterwards. As with any coating, first thing you're going to do is shake the bottle, and then you're going to put a liberal amount of the coating onto the applicator. Now after you've got the coating on the applicator, you're going to prime the applicator by moving it around on the panel for 5 seconds. And then, as with most applications, you're just going to do a simple crosshatch pattern. Now it says let it sit for 2 to 5 minutes to flash. There's no visual indications or anything that I could tell. It doesn't rainbow, it doesn't sweat or anything like that. So I just waited for about 2 minutes and then I went in for the wipe off. Now the wipe off itself was pretty simple. It wasn't too grabby. Didn't streak or anything like that. Used my leveling towel first and went back in with a high pile to kind of buff off the rest of the excess and make sure there's no high spots. Now I just begin to finish the rest of the driver's side of the hood the same way I did the first section with the crosshatch overlapping patterns. This product is a little bit thicker, so you definitely want to make sure you do the crosshatches to ensure that you're getting the full coverage. I did notice that if you didn't pay attention or fully crosshatch, you could definitely miss some spots because, like I said, the product's thicker, so it doesn't spread out super easy. So you really got to work it in there. Now right away I could see the product having a nice darkening jetting effect on the panel itself. You can kind of see the outline of the area I just did. Even after the wipe off, this kind of darker jetting area was still there. Now, like I said, since it did say 2 to 5 minutes for the flash time, I'm going to do the passenger side of the hood with the 5-minute flash time just to see if there's any difference. So I'll do this whole entire hood, wait 5 minutes, and then go back and wipe it off. The good thing about having the longer flash time is you do get a lot more time to work the area. Now applying it to the trim, pretty straightforward. One thing I would say is I probably would not use this applicator for this specific area. This applicator is kind of rigid. I would probably get a smaller, like one of the little suede blocks or one of the little saver applicator blocks to be able to work around the edges and stuff a little bit better. It does wipe off easy though, and it leaves a nice, there's a little bit of shine to it. Nothing crazy. It does level down pretty easy. All right, so I just finished applying the coating to my whole vehicle, and a couple of takeaways that I have. First off, I absolutely love this applicator. At first, I was kind of iffy on it because it kind of has this longer pile microfiber on it. But the more I used it, the more I kind of fell in love with it. It's very like rigid. It fits really nicely in the palm of your hand, and you can cover a good amount of area at one time. Also, it looks like right underneath the microfiber itself, it has one of those like a plastic barrier to keep the coating from soaking into the rest of the sponge, kind of like how the auto fiber saver applicators have. One thing that I wish they might change though is this top yellow layer of foam gets kind of slick once you start to get some of the product you've been working with a little bit. Once it gets on your gloves, this top layer can be kind of slick. If they could just use this more dense gray foam for this whole entire upper piece, I think that'd be great. Also, the crosshatch application using this coating is almost essential. With the coating being kind of like thick how it is, if you just try to do like a one lap up and down and then move on, your chances of getting coverage over that whole area are very small. I found myself, as I was going on, I would usually go up and then down and across, and then I would come back for a third pass to make sure that I had everything covered. Because like I said, it is a thicker application of coating. Back out of the car, it's been probably about a day and a half since I applied it, so it's had a good amount of time to cure. And oh man, this is a very slick coating. I know this isn't the most scientific way to judge that, but I mean, the field test is usually pretty accurate. So yeah, it's very slick. Remember, I also did this side of the hood was 2 minutes of cure time or flash time, and then over here on the passenger side it was 5 minutes for wipe off. So I'm gonna get my hose out and then we'll go straight into hydrophobics. Seems pretty good. Initially, I don't really see a difference between the 5-minute cure and the 2-minute cure. Nothing crazy fast, not the most ridiculous hydrophobics I've seen, but yeah, it's definitely got some nice good water beads. Runs off pretty quickly too. So overall, the hydrophobics seem pretty good. So one of the big benefits of having a coating on here is makes it a lot easier to dry. This drying towel is just gliding across the top and picking up all the water. There's like no resistance to it. It's not grabbing or catching. And I've been able to use just this small towel to dry the entire front end of the car. And like I said, with no resistance, no effort. All right, guys, so that's it for the Meguiars M888 ceramic coating. Overall, I think it is a pretty good coating as far as application goes. I love the included applicator that comes with it. Hydrophobics looks pretty good, and it's definitely a slick coating. Does a nice job of making the car look glossy, kind of darkens it a little bit of the jetting effect. The one knock I do have is the $100 price point. Like I said, there's no reason really to pay $100 to get this kit as opposed to paying less than that. I could have coated this with a 30 mil kit from one of the Geon kits that I was talking about earlier. So not really a reason to do that. I don't know why they position themselves with this price of $100. Maybe it'll come down over time, or if you can catch it on a sale, definitely worth looking at picking up. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe and stick around. I got more content coming in the future.